to play well in that one and just went out and got business taken care of.
3-1 is upstairs for ball 4. Lushar draws a walk, her 27th of the year. An early base runner for the Ducks. 0 on base plus slugging will do it for you.
Wow. Should do the trick for you.
3-0 upstairs, ball 4 with the runner on the move. It's back-to-back walks to start things off for Oregon here in the top of the first. Still nobody out. This year has been caught just 5 times. That's the most in the country. The other Lushar hits one in the air to left, a can of corn for Taylor Minnick, and there's out number 1.
Nice, easy, late contact from
on this team. A lot of seniors and freshmen. Runner going, first pitch is low, the throw to third is in time. Oversliding the bases, Lushar. Strader kept the tag on. And for now, it's an out. We'll see if Oregon wants to challenge Higgins and Ryan Grandy. And Higgins, the home plate umpire, will give us the signal, and out. Call on the field stands. Lushar is out at third, just the 6th time this year that she has been caught. Sinicky with 2 outs in the top of the first. Showing bunt, Sinicky lays it down, and this is a fair ball. It hits Parker in fair territory with a ton of backspin.
No, it hit the bat that she laid down, Austin.
Oh, did it?
She dropped the bat in fair territory.
Well, after that review, the call on the field once again stands. It's an infield bunt single for Sinicky, as they ruled there was no interference on the play and that when it did hit Parker, it was in third base. And she'll be on the move here again. The 3-2, hit on the ground sharply to Cooper. Stumbles, got to go to first, but makes the play in the very end. Lost her footing, but not her composure. And Indiana gets out of the first inning without giving up a run. Oregon leaves a pair on base. Around it, and the pennant's out in left center field. Copeland, Minnick, and Kinsey Mitchell, 3 of the first 4 hitters are those 3 seniors. Copeland swings and misses, ball in the dirt, and the throw from Cox is made over to McCoy at first. And there's the first strikeout of the Grimes delivery to Minnick. Down low for ball 4. It's going to be a battle between those two all weekend long. Minnick wins the first one and draws a 1-out walk.
That's huge. And you look at Minnick.
2-2 home. And is off the end of the bat into left on a line caught by Kai Lushar. Back to first base goes Minnick, and there's the second out. Solid contact by Parker. Wednesday was 2 for 3 with 3 runs. A pair of singles in the first 2 innings. Philcon offering again. Upstairs, ball 4. What an at-bat by Kinsey Mitchell. That is a senior in the lineup that just
died for that.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on for Indiana in the bottom of the first, trying to draw first blood against Lindsey Grind. 2-2 again. Van Brandt deep in the air to right field, carrying back, track wall, out of here! Allie Van Brandt, her 2nd home run in as many games. Just her 4th of her career. The Hoosiers up 3-0 in the first against the Big Ten's best.
You said it, most underrated hitter, maybe if you lose games.
1-2 on the ground to Sinicky. Throw across, gets Wilkinson, but not before the Hoosiers draw first blood. A 3-run home run with 2 outs for Allie Van Brandt gives Indiana a 3-0 lead. Just the 25th earned run. 3-11, 1-0 home to her. Hit on the ground. Easy for Strader, up with a high throw, but a good job from Bird. Comes off the bag, but applies the tag. First out in the second. Top 10 player, according to Extra Innings Softball. Started playing in Japan at the age of 9. It's a 4-pitch walk to Jones, her 22nd walk of the year, so see if she gets the green light. Nope, it's ball 4. Back-to-back walks again for Copeland. She's got 4 walks in this one after not walking a single Ball State Cardinal on Wednesday. And now the 9-hitter, Katie Flannery. Big spot for Flannery. Hits it on the ground hard. Cooper stops it from her knees, throws to first. It's not in time. Flannery legs out an infield single. Good job from Cooper to keep it in the infield. Then a strong throw from her knees. Just 16. 0-2 is high, it gets away from Parker. Here comes the runner, and that's going to be the first run of the game. Jones hesitated and realized the ball really kicked away from Parker. And that's the worry with an 0-2 pitch. Feet, those are the free passes that Indiana has to limit if they want to try and win this game. 1-2, that's a slap hit into left field. This could tie the game. The throw home from Minnick is in time. They nailed down Flannery. How about the defense so far for the Hoosiers? Scoring is Rosa. Flannery gunned down at home. It's a 3-2 game. Getting to second base is Lushar on that 15th run batted in of the year. 3-0 here on McCoy. Make it ball 4. Pair of walks for McCoy in this game. Now 2-on for Kedry Lushar.
Already 5 walks for Copeland.
Still in Copeland's favor, the count. 1-2, strike 3. She painted the outside corner to end the inning. The Ducks wait on the meteorology here after this pitch, and then Strader goes down swinging. A nice strikeout to start things off in this inning for Grind, her second strikeout of the game.
It's big to get her settled in.
Junior on freshman, 0-2 home. Cut on and miss for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the second for Grind.
Now this is the Grind that we're used to seeing. This is
on Indiana with a 3 spot in the bottom of the first, courtesy of an Allie Van Brandt 3-run home run. Oregon got 2 of them back in the top of the second. And how about striking out the side for Lindsey Grind? Strader strikeout. Birds, Bloomington, the Hoosiers won the previous 2. They won 1 in 2010. There's a liner. Oh, what a play by Alex Cooper! Ranging to her left and taking away a base hit from Paige Sinicki. Straight balls they've thrown.
Done it every time.
4-pitch walk. 6th walk of the evening already for Copeland.
This doesn't feel...
There's ball 4. A 4-pitch walk right after the delay. That is Copeland's 7th walk of the year. 7th walk of the day, evening, night, whatever we're calling it. First. 0-2. Hit to Cooper. She'll go to Strader for 1, the lead runner. That's all they'll get. They cut down Cox at third base, but a good job of the left side of the Indiana infield to gather the second out of the inning.
Well, here we go.
Apparently the home plate umpire, we're getting told, is frustrated at the Indiana crowd. 3-2 is outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Flannery, the 9-hitter.
8 walks now.
Game up, and the top of the order waiting on deck with Kai Lushar. Could bat for the 3rd time in as many innings. 3-1. Upstairs, that missed by a mile, and it is ball 4. This game is tied at 3. 4 walks this inning for Copeland, 3 after the rain delay in 4 batters. Going to come into pitch. The rain started and a long delay began. 1-2 hit on the ground. Nice play by Van Brandt. Flips to first. Not in time. A run scores. Jones crosses home. Oregon has the lead. And Lushar legs out an infield single. Van Brandt tried her best. And the Ducks down. And a lot of runs early here. 0-1 inside.
Hitter.
And I believe, that hit her on the foot. So another free pass. This time it's McCoy, who's walked twice and now been hit. And now it's 5-3, Oregon with the lead. Led the inning off with that line out as Alex Cooper made a phenomenal highlight reel play. There's another wild pitch. Here comes the runner, and the flip is not in time. Scoring is Flannery. And this nightmare of an inning continues for the Hoosiers. It's a 4 spot for Oregon, and it's 6-3. They have just 1 hit in this inning. It's Oregon making all the noise right now. 1-1, and that hit Lushar. So the run, all that, whichever team could come out with the first punch after the rain delay, and it's been Oregon, and there's another walk. It's been a merry-go-round in this inning. Another run scores. Lushar crosses home plate, the older one of the two. McCoy to third, the younger. This is already a 5-1 run frame for Oregon. There's a liner to center. Wilkeson leaves her feet and makes the catch. And a 3-hour and 25-minute-ish inning comes to an end. Oregon gets 5 runs, just 1 hit. They leave 3 on base, but they have a 7-3 lead after 2.5 here as you're watching Big Ten. They've cleared off the plate, so I think the pitchers can see it, though it's not that obvious. There's one into center field. Easy for Kedri Lushar. She's got it for the first out of the third. As dating back to pre-rain delay, Grine has retired the last down in the last at-bat, work to walk. Can't she do the same here? 1-2, drilled into right center field. This ball is carrying, and it is off the wall. Minnick to second, she slides in safely, and that is an Indiana program record. Her 55th career double, and her 20th back in this game. They trail. Parker, first pitch, drills it, left center field. It's going to stay in the yard. It's caught by Lushar. To third base goes Minnick. Now, some of the Indiana fans here thought that Parker had cut the deficit in half, but it just stays in the yard.
Ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Grinds, next pitch. Called strike 3. Mitchell goes down looking. The Hoosiers strand a runner on third. 2-1 is hit well out to center. Wilkeson back to the track and makes the catch right in front of the wall for the first out here in the 4th.
That's a harder play than it looks, Austin. It's well done to backtrack.
Scoreboard just does not tell the entire story of this game. The time of the game certainly will.
Yes.
2-2 with 1 out. That one is on a line towards right in front of Kinsey Mitchell for a base hit. So Kaylin Jones picks up a little more of a cushion here. They're already up by 4. The 3-1 is outside, ball 4. Second walk given up today by Hess. And now first and second for the Ducks with 1 out. And Flannery, the third baseman.
One other time this season when Indiana, as a pitching staff, has walked double-digit batters, that was in the first game against Maryland.
1-2 is cut on and missed for strike 3. There's a big second out. Hess sits down Flannery. Isn't that crazy?
20-10, yeah.
Yep. Another game marred by a big rain delay. There's a bunt laid down, Strader charging, fires to first and throws it away. Into right field. That'll score 1. That may score 2. Going to third is Lushar. She takes advantage. And another 2 runs really handed to Oregon by the Hoosiers.
Indiana about held scoreless since, like you said.
1-2 lifted in the air, foul side of first. It'll get out of play. Yeah, Lushar is the dangerous one on base with 48 stolen bases. She was caught earlier in this game for just the 7th time this year. 18 shutouts as well. 3 perfect games.
Wow.
So 3 of those 5 no-hitters. You didn't give up a single base runner. 2-2 hit the other way. Bird knocks it down, recovers, applies the tag, and that does it for the 4th inning. Well, Indiana
Movement in the Oregon bullpen over to the left.
1-2. Van Brandt hits one the other way. That's a fair ball into left field. Skating over is Lushar, gets it in. Van Brandt to second, doesn't even need a slide. She's got 2 extra base hits today.
She was able to use her speed that she's gotten round and get an easy double.
Now it's the center fielder Wilkeson showing bunt, lays one down. There's one play for Greinitz to first. Good job by Jones to go cover first over her squat. 2-2. That one is off the fist and into left field. Diving play can't be made by Lushar. Bird does the job. It's an RBI single with 2 outs. That's a big hit for the freshman. And Indiana scratch a run back. 9-4.
Big time play from the freshman. Comes up big when Indiana needed her most.
But she didn't go very long into those games, so it makes me think that she's only pitched 100 into triple digits twice. And there's a swing and a miss. Cooper goes down swinging for the 2nd time today. Not to give it the sleeping pills, Andrew.
My bad.
0-2 line snared by Allie Van Brandt at second base.
Allie Van Brandt has been awesome today for Indiana. She's been
well. So now it's Sinicki. shows bunt, pops it up, caught by Parker. Quickly, 2 outs in the 6th. Fifth, I should say.
Stat broadcast woke up. It hurt us.
Oh, there you go.
Is, I guess, an expert at. That might have been what they could have played to entertain us during the rain delay.
Swung on and missed strike 3. Hess says enough of that conversation. The inning is over. You'll have to wait. All in Oregon's favor since the rain delay. It's the 7th pitch of the at-bat. And it's hit hard. Nice play by Flannery. The throw across, a low one, but gloved by McCoy for the first out.
That was a hard hit ball from Copeland. So hot corner makes it look easy.
You figure you're going to see Grum after she set that second record a few innings ago. 1-2 with 1 out. She went around for strike 3. Minnick asking Brett Higgins for some help. Kevin Condors over a third. First win in that 17th win. Parker hits one on the ground. Another chance for the third baseman Flannery. Throws out Parker. A nice 1-2-3 inning by the Ducks. Grind hands the ball off. First pitch, swings and hits it in the air, deep out to right. Mitchell back, turning, and it's off the wall. Patman is rounding second. She's going to try for third. The relay from Van Brandt is not in time, slightly offline. Patman stays on the base and is into third with a lead-off triple. But since she's on third base, that can stay. Big Ten has done well, though, in this draft. There's one off the end of the bat and into center field for a dink single by Jones to score Patman. And Oregon has hit double digits. They're up 10-4.
Yeah, it's just one that gets down, finds a hole right in the middle of the infield.
1-1 from Hess off the end of the bat. Caught by Birch. She'll step on first. Unassisted double play.
Strode for the bag and barely got there in time.
Flannery swings at the first pitch in the air, right to second base. Caught by Van Brandt. And just like that, 2 pitches, the side is retired. The Ducks get another.
We'll give them a pass this time.
Yep. Now, if it rains tomorrow,
yeah, then there's going to be
story.
problems.
There's a ball snared at third by Flannery. Mitchell had to wait back on the off speed.
That was a stacked
That was an insane conference. You're right. Van Brandt hits that one on the ground to short. Sinicki the toss across for the second out. Just like that, the last 6 Hoosiers have been retired after Josie Bird had an RBI single in the 4th. It was a sub-2 ERA in 17 innings. Wilkinson into right center field. That'll drop in for a 2-out knock.
That ends the out streak. Finally, somebody's on for Indiana.
Just the 5th hit of the game for Indiana.
This has been a weird softball game.
I'd say a little bit more challenging. Obviously, with more travel, you're playing more than once a week. Strader lines one up the middle into center field for a base hit. A little 2-out rally brewing for the Hoosiers here. Wilkinson gets to second base. Strader has the hitting streak at 9. And Oregon and UCLA here on the softball diamond are showing that firsthand. Back throw to second. Wilkinson trying to go for third, and she's in there. Well, not the most conventional way to swipe a base, but was caught between second and third. A good back pick from Cox.
Score a pretty big run.
The 1-2 with 2 outs to Bird. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Sokolsky gets out of trouble. 2-out rally for Indiana falls a little bit short. And we'll head to the final inning. Bouchard today with 3 hits. Can't quite get a 4th. Minnick does a good job on the run.
Great play by Minnick to read the slap.
Now brings up Riley McCoy. She hits that one high in the air into the Indiana night. And once it comes down, Wilkinson sees it into the glove. Quickly 2 up, 2 down for Taylor Hess.
I think on 2, no, not on 2 pitches.
But you thought about it during the weather delay. I mean, I had 3 hours to think about whatever as the older Luchar lays down a bunt. Will get to first, and even more than that, rounding second, she'll go to third. The throw from Kinsey Mitchell. Now they have Luchar caught between second and third. Strader applies the tag, and that does it. Well, that is a weird and wonky play, which describes this game perfectly in a nutshell. Say it's impossible, but Indiana definitely knows their backs up are against the wall.
Yep.
They had their chances early. Cooper, a high fly ball, not very deep. Shallow right field. Back is Jones, and she's got it for out number 1. So if they win a single game in this 3-game series, they'll have a better record at home than they did last year. That one up the middle, over to her left is Sinicki, and a strong throw gets Copeland for the second out, and the Hoosiers are down to their final out. Oregon 1 away from taking game 1.
Yeah, the strongest part about that is the footwork there from Sinicki. That's an impressive play.
On the road this year. 2-2 with 2 outs. Swung on, lifted in the air, out to left center field. This will stay in the yard. Kai Lushar calls off her younger sister, and that does it for this lengthy game. It comes to an end 5 hours and 31 minutes later. Oregon grabs the victory in game number 1, 10-4 the final. They get 10 runs on 9 hits, no errors, leave 8 on base. Indiana 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, and 4 on base. Andrew, a lengthy game, kind of felt like 2 games in one, essentially. A tight ball game before the rain delay, and afterwards, 8-1 was the difference after the delay.
Yeah, very